Primetime coming up to pinch hits.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
What the hell? Add a fucking K into it. What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Today we're back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play. And don't mind the K and the high. I don't know why I end up pressing the button. And he got a sinker, slider, four seam, and that's it.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Puello is after it.
Wow,
one away.
He got there. He got out there. He got the ball.
Randall Delgado makes the mound to start the 11th inning.
What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
Close one tonight. And as we jump into the ball game, we've currently got a runner at second with one gone in the inning. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Rich Primetime is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth.
On a rough streak right now.
He's set. Here it comes. 4-1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Marte, the runner at second with one away.
Chase Field.
Line drive to left. Grimm is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 34.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool.
And our situation is we welcome you to this one. Runners at first and second here with two away in the inning.
Leave the Diamondbacks.
Stepping up to the plate, Rich Primetime. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit sharply toward the right side. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base
was
going to
it
score
sucks.
easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Number 10.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Sosa. He singled his last time up. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
Welcome to the stream 24. I'm just going to call you 24 because I don't know how to say your first part of your name.
Zambrano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
But thanks for joining the stream.
2-2. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the three unassisted putout. Randall Delgado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Randall Delgado.
always nice to get the first game of the
We
series,
winning.
but even
We're
more
winning
so
some
when it's in
games.
front of the home crowd.
Yesterday we
Seems
didn't
to
win too
energize
many games.
everybody the
We
rest of
won
the
one
series.
out of all the games we
5-3,
played.
the final score in this afternoon's game.
Damn, they didn't give me a chance to play.
A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
Raise the bar. What? Not playing. What are you talking about? Another pinch hit scenario.
So with 2 away, we'll see him move to a pinch hitter as he'll go to work to try and drive in that run from second.
Now batting, first baseman, Rich Primetime.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Tomas stands at second with 2 gone. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Rounded back up the middle. Morov has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
I have someone
Your attention, please.
pinch hitting now all of a sudden when I got
You know,
actual
it's
trade.
always nice to get that first one under
That's
your
why I
belt.
left the
When you
Reds in
start
the
a
first place,
four-game
because I didn't
series
want
on
to
the
pinch
road.
hit.
Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout.
And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now. Albert Suarez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll...
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
I know in the
Saturday
game they
night
don't want you to
baseball here on
be
the
the
show as we
star,
welcome you
you're not
inside
the
Chase
number 1
Field in
pick,
downtown
but
Phoenix.
did they have to
Tonight
make
it's
you a
the third
fucking
of this
bench
4-game
player?
weekend
Did they have to
series
make you all you
between
do
the
is
Pittsburgh
pinch hit?
Pirates
Like, what
and-
kind of crap was that did they write into this fucking game?
Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. A fastball
nobody
off
wanted
the plate
to pinch
away.
hit
It's
every
ball
single
1.
time that they
Zero
come
down.
up
We look at this
or
Pirates
play
ball
in the
club as
game.
they interplay here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
I think that's what I dislike about summer the most is skunks.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch? Up next for the Buccos, Jameson Taillon.
The pitcher, number 50, Jameson Taillon.
Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Striding in once again, Lewis Tillman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lewis Tillman.
On the ground out to second. Primetime comes up with it. Throw gets him 2 down. Ready for another chance. Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. And another throw over. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out.
Lindor.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jake Lamb. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Lamb.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up the tag, and he is out. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in to try it again. Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up.
End up on the same team again.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up.
Popped it up.
Bell over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Was waiting for it to carry.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's just 2 for 9. The windup and the 0-1. One high there as this is bounced towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jack Slinger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here now the 2-2. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
That's a good thing.
And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least... So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Rich Primetime. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory, and he'll get back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. first offering on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Lindor on at first, nobody out.
Lindor.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
That's how slow I am.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position.
Now
Got
batting,
bases loaded.
left fielder, Jordan.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday baseball. Ready once again, Rich. Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it.
The power is almost at 90, so
and they did what they
working
had to
on
do
the power
to seal the deal.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally.
like with me being an overall, with Primetime being an overall 84, he should be a starter somewhere. Some team should want him to be a starter. I don't care what position he plays, as long as he's a starter.
He's entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there.
We're gonna get that one enough.
And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here. Chad
All this pinch hitting
enters
shit
now
does
in a
go
mop-up role.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finish the month with a bang.
I don't think Arizona have a chance of making the playoffs anyway. They're just barely over 500.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now batting, first baseman, Rich Primetime.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Now the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Panic trying to get there. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the throw will go to second as they get to 4th out.
Well, I guess it's not dumb.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Center fielder number 7, Dean Denson.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Albert Suarez comes on to work on the mound, hoping. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game. Inside AT&T. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Change of slider, curveball, splitter.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball play.
Line towards center field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that will give. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. A great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning.
Wilmer Flores.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Here's Echeverria now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Belted high in the air out to left. Primetime racing back at the track.
Another home run.
Into the bleachers
the
and gone.
He gave a home run too. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, it's very
early. Not even out of the
He's
fucking first inning
yet. The beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet.
Gave up 5 fucking runs in the bottom of the first inning.
Go either way at this point.
Arizona pitching is terrible.
Here's Joe Panic.
The second baseman, number 12. Joe.
2 out, nobody on.
Man, I don't know how much Arizona paid to get me there, but
and he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They lead this one though 5-1. Back with you from San Francisco and the home of the Giants, AT&T Park. Glad to have you with us in the early. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime.
Rich Primetime.
That fourth ball is a friggin' ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. Echeverria for one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Freddie Freeman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime.
Rich Primetime.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. A dive, and he can't hang on. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
I thought he was going to catch that
Now
one.
at the plate, Jake Lamb, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Oh, yeah, he's going to strike out.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, he
Pulled
hit it.
high in the
Popped
air
up
out to
there.
right field. Henson has a play.
Yeah.
He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Diamondbacks
My
strand
bladder
a
is hurting.
And the deficit holds at 5-4. Here's Buster Posey now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for tonight because we got a friggin' 8:30 doctor's appointment.
0-1 count. Here's the
Sucks.
pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Primetime racing back.
Damn it.
He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for Adani Echeverria. Will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Primetime is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this is now a 5-run cushion. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now the 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Primetime on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in now, Rich. Primetime. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at
so
first.
slow, I got beat up by the pitcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Allen Henson 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Primetime on the move. Oh, and he botches it.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
Went from
12-4
a great team in the Indians to a shitty team in the Diamondbacks.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for Arizona, first baseman, Primetime.
The breaking ball that time in for a strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Yeah, okay.
Now here's the pitch. Popped up. LeMahieu over to his right. One down.
That one that well that time.
Your attention, please.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
4-0 the score tonight. And as we welcome you into the ball game, our current situation finds the bases empty and 2 men retired.
As soon as I talk to the manager, I'll be asking for a trade.
Up next for Arizona, Rich Primetime, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as Albert Suarez is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Yeah, leave the Diamondbacks for the same reason I left the Reds.
So a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played.
And as we welcome you into the ball game, we find the bases empty, 1 away here in the inning. Set to get his day started, Rich Primetime, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks.
Because all I'm doing is pinch hitting and not getting hits.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2-1 the count. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
All right, make the turn, make the turn.
Base hit into right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He'll get it into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
You can't call it a slump when all you do is pinch hits. I don't consider it to be a slump when all you do is fucking pinch hit. Because if all you do is pinch hit, you're not going to be good at fucking hitting.
Denson, he singled his last time up.
Denson.
And why would you want to be a baseball player that all you do is pinch hit?
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
That'd
Down
be
the first base line.
career.
Scoops it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
I'd
the
rather you
Humidor
leave me.
certainly doing its
If I go to
job
the
so
majors
far as you get a look at
and
our
all
line
I'm
score
doing in
for
the
this
majors
one.
is
A
pinch hitting, I
low-scoring
would rather
affair,
you just leave
very
me down in the
unlike the
minors
first
where I
10
can
years
play
or
a
so
full
of
game.
baseball here in Denver. Digging in once again, Paul Sosa. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Digging in to try it again. Francisco Lindor in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Matty, he checks
Lindor
every
used to
box.
play together in
Charisma,
Cincinnati.
smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it.
Now we're on
GM's
the
dream right here.
reunited on the Diamondbacks.
And he got him.
Yeah.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Diamondbacks came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Freddie Arias wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. And as we join the ballgame in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Rich Primetime. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Yeah, this series will be over soon. And
here's the 0-1 pitch. Now
I'll go back to Bulldog.
Field.
Bulldog at full games. He's the greatest pitcher in the league. Made it to the playoffs already in his rookie season. Just didn't actually made
so
it to
it's a solo shot to dead
World
center.
Series.
8th home
Just
run on
didn't
the
win the
season
World
for him.
Series.
And the Diamondbacks forge ahead. It's now 3-2.
So Bulldog will be back in no time.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Randall Delgado gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Pinch hit. You gotta know that.
That's save number
pinch hit.
33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
A 1-run game this afternoon.
Shows max at max cap. What? Oh. Speed is at current cap. Is at 7. Reaction is at 78. Cap is at 83. Trying to improve your dexterity offers a variety of benefits. This one. Increase reaction. You don't fucking increase speed. And that's what we need is speed.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Sure, coach. I go hit with you. Jammed. Oh, jam. Damn, 100 negative 15 points. Negative 115 points. That's crazy. Oh, late on that one. These got some positive points that time. Excuse me. There we go. Gapper. Has a gapper. Point 235. Well, 230 because I had negative 5 points. Another shot. So much for a power hit. A power shot didn't go anywhere. Except to the center fielder. Lindor. Lindor. Right to the center fielder again. You know Francisco Lindor because he always wears those white sneakers with the white socks. Too early on that one. Still wasn't enough. Ah, actually I got bronze. Okay. I didn't think we were gonna get anything.
the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of
Hernandez.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Rich Primetime. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down
LA
by a
got
couple
a
of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little
I haven't played for a team that
find
gave up
themselves
so
in
much
third
runs
place,
in the
and if
first and
they
second
want to be
inning
part of the
as
postseason
much as
picture,
the Diamondbacks
it's time to get going and get going.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
I love his curveball.
First delivery to him on the way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Denson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Shoots this one over to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off-speed.
0-1 count. 2 outs, 2 on. Jake Lamb.
0-1 count and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward
right
hit? Center.
No.
Calling for it.
Nope,
Almonte.
it's not a hit.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
That was a
next
play.
The cleanup hitter.
They did the shift on him, so he bunted instead of hitting him.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
Oh, no,
you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Too long.
The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Corey Spangenberg. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Ouch. LA steady scoring. Diamondbacks can't stop giving up runs.
Back up the middle, reined in. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more. Ready for another chance? Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Pigeon took the day off today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away. Ready once again, Rich Primetime. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Boy, you know,
Not
in
that it
today's game,
matters.
Hero, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider.
We're
or a
down
nasty
by a
split
bunch of
finger.
runs.
He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And Jake Lamb is about
Here
to
he
strike
comes
out
on a ball
again.
and 2 strikes.
Oh, now he
Down
hits
to
it.
second
Oh.
base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
I don't care what
tonight.
kind of out
The
you
Halos
get, you would
get
still
their
preserve the
30th
win.
win on the road so far this season. Alex Meyer earns win number. And as we jump into action here, we've currently got a runner at first with 2 down in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point.
LA's up 7-3.
Scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Albert Suarez enters from the pen to start the night. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Los Angeles Angels
need to trade. Need to be off the Diamondback ASAP.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Francisco Lindor. 24 home runs.
And with 2 on and 2 away, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
I don't even know why they even bother having me pinch hit, because they're down to them. It's fucking 6-0. No, maybe they'll score now, but still.
And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Wow.
He took
Like
that
I
back
say,
right where it came from.
Diamondbacks are really bad.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher.
And you're not a star player, so therefore you can't help them get any better.
Just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Now batting, center fielder.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cardinals are out in. Randall Delgado takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back.
And as we join our ball game here, our situation finds the bases empty with 1 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Archie Bradley comes on now, and he's just hoping.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This one comes to a close with a 9. Not a surprise for this time of year. Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Primetime going back on it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed
that
for
asshole
third.
didn't stop.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Set to get his day started, Yandy Diaz. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher
See?
gets for not
Told
putting
you.
what he thought was a bad call in
Diamondbacks
the
are
rearview
fucking
mirror.
terrible.
I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch
The
where he
pitching
wanted
is
it.
so
The
fucking
result,
horrible.
A reason to be even more mad.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks. Left
First
fielder,
pitch of the at-bat.
Primetime.
On a less than impressive swing
chasing
there
that
to start
fucking
the
slider.
at-bat. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club
Like,
as
it's
they enter play
crazy
this
'cause
afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win
Like, this
last
guy
time out.
throws
Yeah, Manny B,
everything
and you know
but
what,
his
D-Roll,
main
this is
pitch,
when
which
you
is a
really get
four-seam
tested. They
fastball.
call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is.
There's
Yeah.
a swing and a drive hit well out
There
to
you
right
go.
field. Gone!
Out of here.
A solo shot here to
Yeah, the
straight
Reds
right
are terrible.
field. Home run number 9 on the year.
That's why I
And
was on the
Diamondbacks
Reds.
strike here to
That's
make
the
it a
team I started
1-1
with.
ball game.
And yeah, I asked for a trade. I end up on the Indians. The Indians was good, and then they traded me to the Diamondbacks, and the Diamondbacks are just horrible. And I want to trade
Well,
right
if
now.
you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be decided.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And he takes ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they
Ooh,
can.
jam.
Fouled off. Sosa at second. Lindor at first. 2 out in the inning.
Jam me up.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here.
Throw
so
the
pressure
fastball
is
high.
on right now to
Throw
get
it up
back in the
there.
strike zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. Line drive to
Oh,
left.
drop.
And the
Oh,
2-out
you
threat will
bitch.
not come to pass
Ah.
as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Primetime is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard out towards second. There's
Hit
one.
it right to the freaking
Relay to
second
first
baseman.
in time, and just like that, this side is.
Was that a timely swing? Was that a late swing?
Catcher Devin Mesoraco
Like, you don't
stands
even,
in.
either you're too early or too
Very
late.
tight
There's
ball
no
game.
in between.
3-2 our
So
score in inning number 7. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look
yep,
at
that's
this.
gone. That's another home run.
Gone. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Yeah.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they take
The
the
pitching
lead
is
4-3.
just bad.
Wow, that's
It's
a tough
steady
one.
giving up.
Certainly
There's
not
one game I played that they gave up 5
So
home
digging
runs.
in now, Rich Primetime.
Rich Primetime.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Got underneath that one.
Buxton is there
I
now.
love how
and
the
he has it, 2
commentators
gone.
talk like you're a big player on the team when you're a bench player.
At the plate, Rich Primetime. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4. As
even with
this ball game is
89
over.
power,
That's
so
save number
unless it's
33
a
on the season for him.
no
my
doubt
career
home
best
run,
for a
it seems
season.
like you can't
The
even
difference
get a
is
home run.
He still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. St. Louis capitalized on a huge 7th inning.
Even
on
when
the
you
way
think
to
you're
the
hitting
win.
the ball pretty
Carlos
well,
Martinez picks up his team.
it turns out not to be as good as you thought it was. Because I've hit balls and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a home run, and nope, get out at the warning track. Last year's game, you hit a ball, you feel it in the bat when you hit the ball, and you're like, yeah, that's a home run. And it was. And this year, you can't tell which ball is going to be a home run or which ball is going to be an out. Robbie Ray.
Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stepping in, Rich Primetime, as he'll get
9
his
home
first
runs for
opportunity
your
in this one.
RBIs. For being a friggin' bench warmer
Here's the first
is
pitch to
not
him.
bad.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there.
With
I
those
do
kind
not
of numbers, you think you would
expected
be
to
a
get
starter.
ambushed on an
But
0-0 get
no.
me over breaking
There's
ball.
guys
That's
that are
exactly
starters
what
that's
happened.
just terrible. But they're a starter.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Jake Lamb's about to strike the fuck out like he
Now a
normally
move
does.
over to first and a dive, but he's back. Primetime gets
This is
lead
probably
at
going to be
first,
my last
nobody
game.
out.
It's midnight. Try to get some sleep. Go see the doctor in the morning, which is no fun.
He pulls this one into right.
Oh.
Caesar is there,
Damn
one
it,
away.
it's too late. It's going to be
Now
a
this
double
is cut
play.
and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Next to the plate for the Padres, Matt Caesar.
Right fielder, Matt Caesar.
The 1-2. The second, this could be 2. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Lindor with his white socks and white shoes.
So stepping
Person
in,
on me, I
Rich
gotta be with the
Primetime.
neon
He's
yellow.
in to get things going here in inning number 5. Here comes the first pitch. And the
Oh.
liner foul into the
Late.
seats down the right side.
Late. Even though to me that's a
windup and
timely
the
swing,
0-1.
it's late.
Sliders in for a strike.
This is what
See, that
every
was a
pitcher
good
likes to
swing,
have.
and I still missed
Another
the fucking
0-2
ball.
count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce.
Run it out, run it out.
Back up the middle. Galvis is there, and the fifth inning will start with a
Thought it was
ground
going
out.
to throw that ball away the way it went up high.
Standing in, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Bases loaded, 2 out.
Game, the pitch.
Ooh, slider. Slider off the plate.
Reaches for one out of zone for strike one.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Slap
there you
the
go.
Opposite way. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
These teams are fronting. These teams are playing games.
Fly out for him in his last trip.
I'm hoping to find the right team that'd be like, you deserve to be a starter, Primetime.
Come on, hit out towards second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just two. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Margot.
Down the third baseline. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready for another shot now. Rich Primetime coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup.
Yeah, that was a good changeup.
I'll say it was. But it probably looked good coming in.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks.
Sure
first
did.
baseman.
It looked like a meal coming in, but then it turned out to be a bunch
now
of
the
dirt.
1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Yeah,
Bases
that
are
one
empty,
might did its own thing.
And a swing and a miss here.
Oh, come on. I missed that one? What the fuck?
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of yeah, that's what you want
That's
to do when you're
I
playing on the
usually
road.
dominate.
Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get
usually
one of
dominate
the next
those balls.
The series is theirs.
And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win.
Series right
The
here.
D-backs wrote an important 6th inning.
Simulating the rest of it. Let's go.
And welcome everyone.
Yes,
our situation has bases empty, 2 out in the inning. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Rich Primetime. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate.
There we go, no doubt, home run. Let's go.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one.
Hit the pole.
And deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, number 10 for him on the year, and the Diamondbacks have cut the gap to 4-2 now.
See, they end up putting shit like that in the game. All the dumbass home run celebration, like all that shit is unnecessary. That shit is unnecessary to be in the game. Make the fucking game play right.
Had the distance to get out of here.
And that's all you need. Don't need all those home run celebration crap. You need to let you be a starter so you can play the whole fucking game instead of pinch hitting all the time. That's what they needed to do. Instead of putting all these dumbass fucking celebrations in the game, which we don't need. And the Padres end up winning anyway.
And it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-5 tonight's final. San Diego took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brent Suter hangs win number 11 on his line. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Now in the box, Rich Primetime. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on
slow pitching first
without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Caesar ranging forward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Randall Delgado enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
This team is just It's not that it's just not playing and not being able to bat the whole fucking game. It's just dumb. Like, why would they do that? Why would they make you a fucking bench player? Oh, no, I'm not playing anymore. 24, thank you for watching. Always enjoy. Thank you for joining. I will see you tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. Peace. Later. Deuces. Luego. See ya.